Hello and welcome to Resident Evil 4, but it's all different-y. What are these controllers? I'm playing in VR. These are Sense controllers for PSVR 2. I don't know why the ones that are two separate things are the Sense controllers and the one that's one thing is a DualSense, but that's what it is. And I haven't played this game in VR mode before, so I'm gonna. Also, like, we can see a whole lot more of this title screen area here in VR. It sure is a thing. But, let's just go right ahead and do the tutorial. I already know how to play it. I've done this tutorial a couple times because had to calibrate how to actually get things working here for recording purposes. Also, this is like way in front of my hip. Like, my hand is on my hip right here. This is way out here. This is way out here. I don't know if you can see that knife, but it's there. My chest is a little further in. Playing this standing up, but yeah. I don't know why they put this way out here. The Resident Evil 4 VR for Meta Quest was different. Yeah, on the Quest version, they were actually, like, more connected to my body. But hey, that's weapons practice. Grab a few of these. You can set the grenades so that you just hold a button and then aim with an actual visible arc. Or you can throw them yourself, which is more fun. Just gotta have a good arm. And good aim. Anyway, let's quit weapons practice. I can't quit weapons practice. I guess I have to go to options? Okay, yep, that's options. Now I can quit weapons practice. I already got my options how I like them. At least how I think I like them. And, you know what? I haven't played this in VR mode, but I've beaten the main game in professional mode multiple times. So we're going hardcore. I am not going professional for my first VR experience for this game. And no, I've already got my tutorial on basic mechanics. I've done that already. Like moments ago. Been a while since I've seen this. So interestingly enough, the day that I am recording this is the day that the PSVR 2 PC adapter went on sale.
September 30th, 1998.
No, that's not the day.
It's a day I'll never forget.
But,
the cop inside me died that day.
that adapter
That night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella.
is imperfect.
Somehow I made it out.
I'll discuss
Too
this
many others
later.
weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, It can be different.
It sure
It
can.
has to.
By the way, I don't know if it applies during this cutscene, but
So tell me, Yankee.
excuse me. I've got the chicken hat on. I'll have to take that off as soon as I can.
Why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
This looks
You have a
ridiculous.
strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Not used to having my mic so close to my head, exactly where it is. But it's there,
Nature calls, huh? I'll be right
so I'll
back.
probably end up bumping it almost every time I get a nose itch.
Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
If you want to see this cutscene without the chicken mask or hat, I've got other streams for it.
Más tétrico.
I guess this isn't a stream technically.
Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
Yeah, something about this headset I got on. It's got eye tracking, which lets them focus the resolutions where I'm actually looking and have everything else be a lower res to save on processing power for the PS5. It's basically the only way the PS5 can have a
He
game
sure is taking his time.
look this
Did he
good.
fall in?
I mean, we're still in a cutscene, but still.
Maybe you better go and take a look.
Once we're in gameplay, it'll make more sense.
Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me.
Give me control so that I can be in full VR. These realities aren't virtual enough. Now they are. So yeah, the only reason things can look as nice as they do while running on a PS5, because the PS5 is somewhere around like an RTX 2070 in terms of graphical fidelity, power, etc. And yeah, the only reason they can have a game look this nice in VR is they are using the foveated rendering. They're looking at where my eyes are looking
Gone.
and making everything else be low res. So like, I can't see it myself. I can't notice the difference because my eyes can only look where my eyes are looking. That's how it goes. But like, if I hold out this hand and this hand, you should be able to tell which one I'm looking at any given moment. So like right now I'm looking at my right hand. Now I'm looking at my left, and the right should probably be all low res compared to it. It's some interesting tech that I don't get to see, but you watching this at home will get to see. Also, it's got a whole new presence to it when you're looking at it with binocular vision. Also, I can point. So yeah, look at that. Anyway. Touch on under here. And you'll note, I am using smooth turning instead of snap turning. It's relatively fast smooth turning, but since it's not snap turning, it should at least be slightly more pleasant of a viewing experience compared to my last Resident Evil 4 VR thing. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, the PSVR 2 PC adapter, for whatever reason, it's missing a few features that kind of are defining for this headset that make it as good as it is for its price. Like, if those features for this headset right here that I am wearing were one-to-one between PS5 and
Anyone
PC
home?
using that adapter, then it would actually be like a super good thing. Probably the best VR headset for its price. Also, I like that instead of this just being floating here in midair, we actually can grab it and play with it. Like, I mean, we can't actually hit anything with it. Also, apparently everything else turns black and white, but it's neat. Ooh. But yeah, so what it loses when it goes to the PC VR. Oh, I need to look at my right wrist to see my health. That's silly. My left wrist has nothing. Also, like, this sleeve is not where my arm is. My right hand is holding onto my arm. So, like, where my index finger that you can see is, that's where my arm is. This is too much sleeve. The sleeve is actually too high, because, like, now my palm is on the underside of my arm, and yeah. Just, it's some assumptions they make. This is way off. Like, my arm is down here. Not up here. Down here. Yeah, what it loses going to PC. Loses HDR, so, like, that bright light and those shadows on screen at the same time. Like, no, we would lose some detail either there or there. It loses eye tracking, which is kind of the most important feature of this headset. It loses the forehead rumble, I think. And what else does it lose? I think it loses something else. It's just, it's baffling that they charge you extra for an adapter that makes you lose so many features going to PC VR. And, like, sure, some of them are things that, you know, you can't expect them to add for PC VR games, because, like, what other headsets on the market have them? But, like, to have the feature entirely unavailable... Right, I forgot to take off the chicken hat. I'll take it off as soon as I can, once I remember that it's on.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Uh-oh. Okay. Let's change out of this here chicken hat to nothing. And Ashley will also wear nothing. I'll have to change her out of her armor. I mean, we're not going to see her in this particular episode, so it's not going to matter. But I'll have to change her out of that. Or maybe I can leave her in it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll probably not leave her in it.
This is not
It's kind of cheating for a first playthrough of a type, or of a particular... Alright, let me have it. I guess it's not grabbable.
Man, that stinks.
That is a huge rabbit. Ooh, we actually have to put the key in ourselves? But I don't have to turn it myself. That's kind of lame. That's right. Better run. Okay, it is jarring going from full 3D to flat cutscenes. I get why they do it, but it's jarring.
Hey.
And the thing is, these cutscenes are in-engine. They could have them be fully binocular 3D if they wanted.
I read you.
Of course, they'd have to redo all the
situation?
lighting and stuff.
What the hell's going on?
Also, we can use our flashlight by ourselves. I don't know why it's in my forehead. I mean, I guess so that it lights where I'm looking, but... Ooh. I actually kind of like how it feels to hold this by myself. Oh, and we can hold it like this. Yes. I like this. This makes noises when I shake it. So, I don't know how this looks for you, but for me, it looks like there are about 7 different frames of gun on screen at the same time. It's probably just image persistence. So yeah, they actually had these flashlight controls in RE8 VR. I only played the demo, or not the demo, the tutorial for that as well.
What was that?
For that, to get the flashlight, we had to like open our jacket and then grab it with the other hand instead of just grabbing it off my forehead. But yeah, I have gotten an S+
No fucking way.
on this game in professional mode, and that is not how you do it. Ow. Love taking 2 hits right here in the intro. I need to relearn how to play this game for VR. It is different.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
Okay, so inventory is square. I'm not used to these controllers yet, so that's very handy that it shows me where square is. Ooh. I can only rotate it to the right, and I can't rotate it to the left. So, you know, part of me wants to heal. Is there a way to quick heal in this, like there was in... No. Quest 1. We could grab an herb from our left shoulder. Right now, there's just a knife. We can't lightly toss things, apparently. Okay, yes we can. Yeah. Having gotten an S+ on Professional in this game, I do know how things are done, but it is different feeling now. Oh. Gotcha. Did my knife get stuck up there? It did not. I hope that isn't costing durability. So, durability, we're missing, like, almost a third? Yeah, that costs nothing. I wonder. Nice. So, we can break barrels from a distance with our knife without durability loss. So, let's go ahead and save. So, looks like we probably don't get to go typity-typing like we did in the quest RE4. But, such is life. They're talking like they actually see me already. Shouldn't have tried that one. I don't normally look, but we can actually see that guy here. Also, it looks like this game treats my left eye as my aiming eye. I think there's actually a setting for that, but I don't think I paid attention. Anyway, if I was going for S+, what I would do is not fight this guy. Okay, we go into third person for melee. Okay. Need to learn how to play, for one. And for two, I need to not let the second guy, literally the second guy, kill me. Okay. Shouldn't have gone for that one. And that one, being on the roof, will drop nothing. So I've wasted 2 bullets. Excellent. Exactly where we want to be. These guys in this first area are actually very avoidable. I just don't know how avoidable they are when I don't have view of what's behind and around me. I can only look straight forward in this game, which actually does change things. So, real problem, the square button that opens this menu is on the same controller as my movement stick. Yeah, I'm not stepping on that bear trap. Ow. So, the original RE4 VR. R2. I'm pressing R2! Well, that's not ideal. Original RE4 VR for Quest. You know, the RE4 VR of original RE4. If you got a magazine and held it near your gun, it would automatically eject the magazine in your gun, but now I have to actually press a button to eject it. You could press the button to eject it before, but now we are forced to. It's different-y. These doors seem a lot bigger in person. I mean, you can already see how big they are compared to Leon, but they seem a lot bigger in person. Kind of lame that our binoculars take us out of binocular vision. I mean, kinda. Yeah, we're watching like a 2D flat plane instead of having everything be 3D for me. So you and I had the same experience during that binocular viewing session, despite me actually wearing binocular vision screens. Yeah, the fact that this menu is on the square button, which is on this hand, means I cannot open the menu while I am moving. That is going to cause problems for me. Okay, so that's how we knife people. We gotta do it manually. Gotta just hit them with the knife while in this mode, which feels difficult. It'd be a lot easier to just slash them like this, rather than using R2 to do that. Oops. I've got better range slashing like this than like this. Because, you see, this way it extends my arm. It is an extension of my arm, instead of my fist being the thing furthest out. Okay, are we ready for this? I don't think I am, but I don't have a lot of choice. So how do I parry things in this game? Do I need to, like, have this out all the time and be ready to do that? Oh. I oopsied. Okay, what do I have? Gun, knife, flash. Not the greatest. Okay. Okay, that bought me some distance. Okay, let's reload, because apparently I have to. The hell? Oh, I'm... Excuse me? Oh, that was... Magazine was still in. Okay, maybe hardcore was not my finest decision for my first playthrough. Wrong.
Here you go.
Get off me, lady. Melee keeps me alive.
Next.
Okay, we got him. That's great. Guess we've killed enough. So I need to get into the shotgun house. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I think my knife is gone. Hi, sir. Didn't mean to tickle your beard there, but that's what happened. Let's go ahead and consume this. Dr. Salvador, I do not wish to play with you right now. You know, I got my brother to start playing this game on my Steam Deck, which he is borrowing for his trip so that he can entertain himself on the plane and whatnot.
You gotta be kidding me.
He was stuck in this segment for a long time. I mean, this was his first Resident Evil game, so, like, it makes sense. We've already got that full. Okay, grab the things. Get myself oriented so my body's not all twisted up. Grab that shotgun. Okay. I already know how to use the shotgun. We're good. Okay. Kick this down. Hop through here. Grab grenade, swap to hand grenade. Throw it down there. This segment is all about killing enough people quickly enough to make the bell happen. Which, wow, that was early.
La campana. I'll give you the bell.
I guess we did use 2 hand grenades. Yeah, like, when my brother was stuck on this part, I did tell him this is one of the hardest parts of the game. Once he can get past here, there's not much that's going to give you trouble in the rest of the game. So hey, I made it through here playing in VR, unable to see what's behind me. So yeah, officially made it to bingo.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Okay. Now that we are officially at bingo, this being here is causing me problems. Because I keep on reaching for my hip where I want the gun to be, and I grabbed it from my hip there, but right here I can't grab it. Here I can. Here I cannot. And I keep on trying to grab it and failing to grab it when it really, really matters and I want to have my gun ready. That is one thing. Oh, the gun's gone.
Roost to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Okay. Now to loot this place, I am going to grab the expanded treasures. Because they are here, and they are helpful. And I'm already playing in a mode that is probably harder than I should be. For my first experience with this game, with these controls. Like, sure, I know the rest of the game. But these controls and this viewpoint are unfamiliar to me. Yep. Third-person ladder climbing. And unfamiliarity creates difficulty where there may have been none before. That is undeniable truth. Make sure I got everything in here. And yep, and I got the shotgun shells. We're all good there. Speaking of which, my shotgun, yay, it lives over my shoulder where it's supposed to. Oh, another thing about just dropping your weapons. Until it respawns, you can't grab it again where it's supposed to be. So, like, if I put my weapon down, and then suddenly see a guy that I need to shoot, I'm kind of boned. Ah, it's gone. Okay, but if I put it away where it goes, then it does stay there. So there's that. Good to know. Knife's busted. Almost. Thankfully, there's only one more enemy in this entire area, and I don't necessarily have to say hello to him. Just seeing all this stuff in first person with my own eyes, it's a very different experience. I actually get a sense of scale for everything. It's quite impressive. Ooh, egg. Thank you for your offering. That's a big egg! I can't grab my flashlight whenever I want it. That's a downgrade from RE8. My headset vibrated when I hit the ground there. Guess it was a hard landing. Did I see an item? No, I didn't. Okay, so that building should have our only remaining loot. The coins, they fly! Okay, if I start moving, it puts the stuff in my inventory. I can only look at it as long as I hold still. Corn. Alright, looks like we've grabbed everything there is to grab. At least until we get past that building. Yeah, these two have things. There's nothing over here, right? Yeah. This ruby is tiny. Good old Red Eagles. I miss Steel Boys. Okay, here we are at the farm. Definitely gonna go ahead and save every time we see a typewriter here. Because I do not trust myself to not get killed to the most silly of things. So, I have one more use on my knife. Again, I need to learn how to parry in this. Like, is it as simple as just go hua? Or do I have to go hua while holding it like this? Probably. Hua. In which case, I was trying to just gently toss that. Is the knife not gently tossable? Like, you saw that, right? My hand only goes up just a little bit. And the knife goes flying. Well, whatever. Let's see. Can I get this stealth kill? Goodbye, knife. I wasn't using you to parry anyway.
Damn it.
Okay. Now let's clean up down here before we go in there and make the big guy show up. We are not allowed to execute men without a knife. Anti-grav chain. This is a big pig. I'm sorry I made a loud noise, but I didn't harm you. Can you let me through? Oh, nap time? I'm sorry for being where you wanted to nap. That must be what upset it. I'll have to come back for you when I've got another knife. I'll get one shortly. So there's that. And there's that one, which I'd rather knife. So let's peek in here. I can't really get close enough to see the lock. But it's in there. I feel like shooting this lock is one of the easiest things to do in the flat screen version of this game. If only I could grab this and like boost myself up. I can jump. It's too dark in there to really see. But I think if we just like kick this enough.
It's locked.
Okay, we can't kick it. So I don't think in VR mode I can really do the speedrun tech of shoot the lock and then just go in. Gotta go in the front, maybe. Is there anyone here to stop me? Doesn't look like it. I like having more than 4 bullets. Oh, I can't go in the front because it's all boarded up. But there's a window. We can use the window. Or not, because, right, the window's through there. But we can see through here at the lock. Which eye am I aiming with? Got it. You okay in there? He's already there. He's not supposed to be there until I grab the gear. Okay, I guess he just doesn't break through until I grab the gear. Grab the gear or go past, I guess. Oh, the window's right there. Hello, ma'am. Okay, let's get on up here before it's too late. Ooh, I am not looking forward to the house. That was close. I can't knife him when I don't have my knife in my hand. It kinda sucks. I also need to try and stay on the move. Yeah, I know weapon shortcuts exist. I want a healing item shortcut. That's what I want. Just a green herb should do for now, yeah.
Keep coming.
Okay, he's down. So is she. Okay, that works. So yeah, fighting all these people, not the way to get a good grade, but it is the way to comfortably get through this game. I do like... Whoops, bygone. I do like that I have got better VR legs than I had when playing through OG RE4 VR. It's like, I'm not feeling sick in the slightest right now. This despite playing with smooth turn instead of snap turn. Like, I have none of the VR comfort features enabled. And yet I'm doing fine. I remember the first couple VR games I played, that would absolutely not have been the case. I distinctly remember a time in RE7 VR where I was running from Jack and just felt totally sick for a while after. But here, I'm fine. It's one of those things where it's a muscle, and as you flex it, it gets stronger. VR legs are a muscle. This flagon is smaller than I thought it would be. It always looked so huge. This is more like a sippy flagon. Like this is 2 mouthfuls. It is a lot more fun to throw your weapons away than to put them back, or to just drop them. Though I am fully cognizant at this point that throwing them away can lead to, let's call it, tactical disadvantages. Just checking what I've got where. I should have paid attention to where it said that I could set things to hotkeys. Okay, so we can put something on our left shoulder. Hello? How do I... Oh, I gotta actually touch the spot. Hello? How do I set something there? Do I need to, like... No? No. Oh, cool. Thanks for updating a thing, PS5. I'm trying to play a game, not trying to update a game. Especially not a game that I haven't ever launched. That was satisfying. So one thing that I can say about this experience, despite the fact that I'm not getting VR sick, I am getting a little bit uncomfortably warm. But that's to be expected. I'm doing a lot of moving around. Plus, we are in the middle of summer, and while I do have AC, it's not active 100% of the time. It tries to keep the house at a steady temperature, which means that it's on for a while, then off for a while, then on for a while, then off for a while. And while it's off, things heat up pretty quick, especially in a room where I'm moving around. Yeah, I am not looking forward to that. That is going to be a nightmare when I can't see behind myself. I should not point this at my head, that is. Well, at least Leon is smart, keeps his finger off the trigger. But if I hold my trigger down slightly, he puts his finger on the trigger. Neat. So I think what I need to do, if I want to be able to parry things, is just always have my knife in one hand. Because if I don't have it in one hand, then I'm just kind of boned. Not being able to parry with the press of a single button is probably going to be the single thing that makes this harder than anything else. Because, like, one of the things they do to make professional mode harder is make it harder to parry. And in this case, they make it harder to parry in a way that parrying takes longer and requires more active input. So yeah, that's going to be a huge increase to the game's difficulty. You know, it occurs to me that I am doing something that is also making this harder, in that the control settings for holding things, you can set it so that you have to hold a button to keep something held, the grip button, which is R1 and L1 respectively. And like, I just need to keep a finger on them. They're not depressed right now. They are capacitive buttons. Whoops, I almost lost my balance trying to stand differently. Yeah, they're capacitive buttons, so you just need to have a finger on them. You don't need to have them actually depressed in order for them to count. But it feels better to me to keep them depressed, like it feels more natural. But like, what you could do is set it so that, I think you can set it so that it just counts them as being held until you press the button again or something. So that's also making things a little harder for me. Nice landing, dude. Okay, those guys I absolutely did not have to kill. That was a bit of a waste of ammo, but We're fine. I do like how it feels to reload. Like, put the magazine in and then clear the chamber. Or whatever. You gotta do this with the slide. It's satisfying, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay. Mr. Dynamite Man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But I'm gonna try. Sir? I did not kill you with that. You know I'm here. There he is. So what I need to do is remember that I'm aiming with my, oh, we can aim like this. I think I'm aiming with my left eye. But I'm not certain. Wow, what an idiot. Say goodbye to your leg. Ow. So, here's something. What I want is for my triangle button to be my square button.
Give me a break already.
Aha! Where'd that go? Okay. Got that guy right in the cuerpo. There we go. I do not have much ammo. Hey, look, I've got more ammo. So, one thing I'm noticing is my headset's doing a good job of not fogging up, but not a perfect job of it. That's bait. No, it's not. It's a trap with no bait whatsoever. I know you're up there, lady. But so's that bird nest. Dang, lady, good arm. Okay, lady. Let's hop in here. Might have at least a little bit of a tougher time aiming at me in here. Unless... Oh. That was scarily close. Okay, instead of looking around for a Clockwork Castella, because I think there's one in there that I don't know if I've gotten on PS5 yet. I should be getting rid of this lady. Okay, he's over there, but he is not a threat just yet. And won't be for a bit. Okay, lady. See that? That was a good shot. Was kind of hoping I'd be able to throw it far enough to hit him, but I'm not surprised I wasn't. I shouldn't take such long shots, not when I don't have a laser sight on this thing. I can't wait till I do get a laser sight on it. Like, that is priority freaking 1 for my spinels. And there's nothing we can grab down here. But we can take a look at that there dead fish. The water's actually surprisingly shallow here. You'd think that a dock would be on deeper water than, like, the what, 2 feet this is? Maybe? If that? Okay, so back into the building, avoiding bear traps, of course. Just to quickly check for a clockwork. Stellan, I do hear it, like, whirring. I just need to remember where it lives. It lives right there. Okay, so I might be able to throw my knife at it, but I'd probably need the knife to hit it before the wood. Okay, thrown knives cannot hurt clockwork Castellans. This we have learned. I wonder if thrown knives can hurt people. They can hurt boxes. We've seen that. Okay, that is the shrine. That's got nothing else around it. So I guess... in we go. In we go. I like hand grenades. Should probably use more of them. Okay, so it doesn't show Leon doing that. Because I'm in control of his hands. I wonder, if I tried to do it myself, like that, would my finger touching the line actually trip it? Something to try and discover another day. Oh, if I press down on my right stick, it does a quick turn. Good to know. Also a little jarring having a quick turn in VR, but...
What's that noise?
guess it's not the worst. I forget what this guy's name is, but speedrunners have a name for him. Because he's a guy who you literally do not have to do anything to, but I'm gonna. Because you can start stomping on that before getting rid of him. And while you're in this animation, he cannot harm you, no matter how much he tries. So you open this up while he's just sitting there watching you. And then you hop down before he can do anything. And it's a total non-issue. Can I get the thing that's under you, buddy? Probably not. It's probably not here yet. Hey, buddy, you okay in there? You okay in there? There we go. Just wanted to not be looking down for this whole cutscene.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there!
Goodbye, Leon's jacket. We will miss you. And there we go. That's the end of the chapter. And I've been at this for like an hour, so it is absolutely also time to say goodbye to this video. So, that's it for this one. Join us next time when we're gonna go on to chapter 2. That's 1 + 1. 1 and 1 for 2. Like the 2 fingers that are being held up on this hand if you include the thumb. So yeah, see you then, friends.